Hey guys, what's up? So in the last video we saw the attributes in JSX and we understood some shit what's going on. But in this video, we would just move forward. Nested JSX. It says it takes 5 minutes, but will take just 1 minute. Who says? Let's give a look. You can nest JavaScript X, XTML, XML elements. JSX, we know what JSX is, right? Elements inside of other JSX elements, just like HTML. What the fuck is that means? God knows. Let's keep moving forward. Here's an example of JSX H1 element nested inside of an attribute element. Okay. Okay, by the way, there should be a place where we can just test all of this. So HTML compiler online. We go to the first one, anyone you can choose. And let's take this half. Where should we paste it? Since I remember we can paste it anywhere. Click on the button to see the output. Click on the button to see the output. Which button? Where is it written? Click on the button to see the output. Okay, run. Hello world. Okay, shows us the time. So instead of hello world, in the title only, let's add this very link. And let's just run this. So it didn't work. Okay, the title can't be any shitty thing, bro. Title में वो नहीं आया है, वो यहाँ पे आया है, यहाँ पे. Just run it. So when you click on it, nothing happens. Wow, it changes the color. It's giving me that hypnotizing vibe. So let's add something. Let's add my Instagram ID to this. Instagram.com. So who the heck is this guy? So let's add somebody's Insta ID. For example, let's add my own posts link. So let this one, cut it, and then just paste it. Let me just zoom it for you. Let me just put it in the href, hypertext reference, and then we just run it. Right, click on it, and look, Firefox can't open this. Looks like some malicious shit. Okay, maybe, I don't know why. Let's take an image from Google. It's just Google things. Let's say random image. Wow. Let's just select this girl thinking about something. So where did she go? Let's just open the exact place of the image. Let's just copy the link, copy image link. We go in here. We're doing the basic things, so don't worry. Oh god, such a big link. Run it. We click on it and we see the image. So yep, it works. And also, if you notice, we have inside this a tag a damn link along with a anchor text along with h1 tag anchoring around that anchor text. Do you see what I'm saying, right? Okay, let's run it again. So what happens if you remove this h1 tags? What happens if you remove this h1 tags? What happens? Where the f did it go? Yes, let's remove it. Let's run it. So it will not be that bold. Still it did work, but that won't be that bold. That's what I'm saying. Okay, it works. To make this more readable, you can use the HTML style line breaks the indentation. Okay, style line, whatever this is basically an extension in VS Code, which is Prettier. Okay, Prettier will actually break it down into the correct indentation. For example, and this entire shit looks very complicated if the link size increases, the length of the characters present in the referenced href or URL increases. It will look very ugly. So in order to fix that, we have something called Prettier extension. Prettier looks like this. Let me just show you. This are my installed. This is the Prettier extension. You can install this on your Visual Studio Code. You have to just go here, search for extension, search for Prettier like that, and the first one would be prettier. Click on it. You'll have an install option here. Install on it. Got it? So yeah, it will just refactor your code, rearrange it. Anyways, if JSX expressions takes up more than one line, then you must wrap the multi-line JSX expression in parentheses. This looks strange at first, but you get used to this. What did you just say? Okay, so herein, let's just do our own indentation breakdown. So I don't know if this breakdown is proper, but this is what we are left with right now. So this is the breakdown. So it's saying if this becomes very big, just cover them in parentheses, and hope for it to work. A1 tag, what the fuck? Hey, how is this possible? It will not run for sure because it ended up running. It's weird because a tag should be before this, right? Right, try to run now. God knows how it's working. Strange way this behaves. So let's cover it up and let's like run it. It's having some different outcome altogether, covering it in parentheses. Anyways, let's move forward. Nested JavaScript expressions can be saved as variables, passed to functions, etc., just like non-nested JavaScript expressions can. I can't fucking understand this shit. Here's an example. Const the example. Okay. Nested JavaScript expression can be saved as variable, passed to a function, just like non-nested expressions. You understood, right? Like before this, we had something like fucking run, man. Like this entire JSX, let's call it expression, was passed on to the P1 variable. Similarly, this nested JSX expression can also be passed on. Got it? Got it. Let's follow some instructions. Let's end this video. Declare a new variable called myDev. Const keyword. We always use const keyword nowadays. myDev. And set it to a dev element. Dev is very common element. I was about to call it a tag, but it's also a tag at the same time. Wrap the div element in parentheses. Let's wrap it around parentheses. Wrapped it. Oh, we could do that. Auto completion is there, some amount. And use the indentation to break the lines in the example. How? Okay. As far as I remember, this should be the top, this should be the last, and this should divide it like this, and there should be space for something. Like that? I think so. Okay. And in between the div tags, nest h1 tag. Let's just give some give some space there. H before h1, and yeah, like that. Looking similar. Yep. Containing the text hello world. Let's put in hello world like that. Okay, it has another space in here like that. Say that. Is it like that? Yeah, it's just like that. You think it will work? It will work if you use semicolon. You can't miss it this time. Brooding. Yes, it worked. Okay, why do we need parentheses around the multi-line JS expression? I think it is not necessary. It is just a convention to make the code look a bit more cleaner, but still this is a good question. Let's go for it. We want to use parentheses. We want to use parentheses around the multi-line expression to make sure we are avoiding JavaScript automatic semicolon insertion. That's a good waypoint. Based on these rules given by JavaScript specification to terminate statements when we necessarily want and expect a behavior from JavaScript expressions. Understand what I'm saying? For example, it's not happening in our case, but it the auto completion of JavaScript can end up adding a semicolon at every new line we are creating. So in order to avoid that, we are just covering it. It's a good practice to cover it in parentheses. Move forward, man. Move fucking forward. So in JSX outer elements, we'll be looking at it in the coming video. It says 3 minutes, we'll take 10 minutes.